feels good. Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Southwest Wanders. My name's Austin. We're gonna do another 2-day trip. I got my buddy Ryan again. Ryan just rolled up on a coontail. I might go try to pick him up if he's not too pissed off. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave him alone. Just wanted to see the water because I could hear it for so long. Pottery and pottery and pottery. This might be hard to tell. Tip to an obsidian arrowhead. But a night hiking, tip to a quartz arrowhead right there. Got a fire going out here. Single-man tent. Ryan's got his tent. I'm in water, so I'm gonna rough it. Alrighty, well, now that I can't see the floaties, it looks a lot better. Big old mortars right there. Awesome colored point right here. Man, I've never seen a colored rock like that. Oh, it's about high noon now. It's super hot out here. Can't find Ryan. He found the only little bit of shade out here. And I rolled up on this little obsidian point. Star cactus. Oh, that thing's giant. Little cupules on it. These little guys right here. One of my favorite barrel cactus I think I've ever seen. Look at those. Oh, I'm looking up on some sort of concrete circle structure here. Man, I love this type of hiking. It's yucca flower. I could eat this off the leaf right now and just eat it. It's good to go. These flies are ridiculous. Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Southwest Wanders. My name's Austin. We're out here in the desert. We're gonna do another 2-day trip. I got my buddy Ryan again, and we decided to take the tents way out here. We're gonna camp out here tonight, but this is day one. It's probably about like 1:30, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. But yeah, come along for our hike. I know there's a bunch of history in the area, and we're gonna kind of dissect all these mountains and see what we could find. Anyway, stay tuned. Alrighty, getting this hike started. Okay, these rocks are getting kind of cool. I love this kind of hiking. No trail, you carve your own. Stuff looks beautiful out here. It's a little warm, but should be a good night. It's not gonna get too cold. Boulder climbing up all this stuff. Found a couple little mortars right here, and it's all glossy, but it's really cool. There's actually a more quality mono. It's still sitting in the mortar. Check this out here. I mean, it's kind of broken, but it actually has like the disc shape to it, and it's kind of flat. That's typically how a mono looks. That's super awesome. It's still sitting in place. I'm looking around and see mortars there, and up on the rock there, some over there. But right now, actually, I think there's a little one right there. Oh, and a pan to the left up on top of this rock. There's a bunch on top here. Oh man, I didn't even notice. They're all over this rock. Hold on. Oh yeah, all these rocks up here, like, they're not here for no reason. They were all left here. This one, it's got some gloss to it. Oh yeah, that's all super polished. Like, this was a part of a metate at one point. This is just all the little pieces left. They could have still used it because it's so slick. But yeah, so anyway, come over here. These are a bunch of mortars. Come over here. And this is really cool. These are all glossed over everywhere. A bunch of mortars. Come up to this. See? Bam. Come over here. It's really cool. Up in this little slanted rock. Got some mortars up in this bush. A bunch of slicks, all super glossy. And then kind of come down in this crack. We got a piece of pottery right there, so it just tells me there was a pot right here at one point that broke. Come up this hill a little more. One of this big old flat rock. And see, there's like a little divot right here. It's hard to tell on camera, but it's all glossy. Another slick. It's all over kind of on this rock. It's a good looking yoni right there. Well, I've been walking around about an hour, and here's some more slicks right here. I mean, well, a little basin. Nothing special, but so we're still in the evidence. What's up in this guy? Oh, found a backpack. Came down this wash. And some big old mortars right there. Check them out. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. So we're coming into some pottery right there. And a little piece right there. So we're gonna kind of check around all in this area and head straight through a long flat wash and see if we could find some of this old spring that we've seen on a map. But there's some mortars right here. And bam. Oh, there's another slick on that rock. That's kind of cool. Well, we're gonna start our 2-mile journey to the spring. I mean, it'll probably be more like 3.5 one way, just because we don't just go in a straight line. Yeah. So we got all this marbled rock. Here's Ryan. But check out these mortars. Bam, bam. Got some more glossy polished stuff over here too. Oh yeah. Like I always say, you just want to rub your face on that stuff. Okay, well, this is unique. I don't approve of a bunch of trash bags. Let's see what's in those in a second, but what the heck do we got going on out here? What in the... This is... Dude, someone's living... I think someone's living out here, dude. This stuff's not that old. Like, that's not even that dusty. This ain't that old. You got shears. Dude, is it growing? Is that weed?
Deer pellets.
Oh, deer pellets. Oh, dude. Okay, well, unless this... Actually, you know what this is? I could say this is probably for the people that have horses that come out here. And then for their horses to eat, but I don't know. That's... Yeah. I don't know, it's a trip though. What's this? Crazy art. Someone brought crayons out here. Oh, hey, we got a dead mouse. Yummy, you hungry? But this is what was pretty cool to me is that got a trough right here. That water's crystal clear. Dude, that feels so good. It's not that cold, but it's just like, it's perfect temperature. Oh yeah, I can see where people ride horses up here. Taking a bath? I just know there's homeless encampments out here. This is gonna feel good.
Nice way to cool off.
Oh man, that feels so good. It's so hot out here. There's some slicks right there. I came around, popped my head around, and look at that big old mortar. Big dog. Go stomp around right here for a second. Got some pottery right there. Pottery right there. Let's see, fun. Brian just rolled up on a coon tail. It's gonna be hard trying to find a stick out here, but I might go try to pick him up if he's not too pissed off. I hold him if he's cool enough. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave him alone. He don't want to be held. He's not a friendly guy. You got to be the right one if you're gonna ever hold a rattlesnake. But he put on a show for us.
A lot of
Man, we're getting way out here. Lovely scenic hike. There's Ryan. Nice mountains. We are zigzagging through some cactus. There's no straight line walking out here. Alright, hiking through the sticker and cactus forest. And we found a lonesome rock. Just watch out. I don't even know how I'm gonna get to it, but there's a mono sitting up on top of the rock, and there's some slicks and stuff right there. I'm just gonna avoid jumping over this. Shotgun shell right there. People are in it deep to come try to get quail out here. So we're coming up here. Oh, I think there might be some polish over on that one over there, that little rock that we see. But there's a bunch of stacked rocks, or just like misplaced rocks on this. Up here looks like there's some gloss to it. But I'm gonna check out over this way. I think there's definitely some gloss on that rock over there. Time's getting away from us, but we just rolled up on a old water trough way deep out here. I'm trying to get to a spring, but it just seems like it keeps getting further away as we get closer. And we might be walking back to our campsite in the dark. We're definitely setting up camp in the dark. So we're finally got way out here, and I hear water flowing down there. Can't see it, but it's rushing pretty good. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the camera. I'm sure there's gonna be mortars on this. It looks like it. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of mortars, dude. Oh heck yeah. Oh man, we just missed pretty freaking far. So this makes me stoked that, because we're running out of time, this makes me stoked we found something. There's a mono still sitting there, and that's like a little pestle thing. It's not super quality, but all these rocks lined up around here look like they were all used at one point. Right here, it's got some roundness to it. But anyway, heck yeah, we're in it. Well, in the bush. Yeah, dude, this is thick. Well, the wind decided to pick up on us, but another mortar right here. That's not in it, Ryan, but that's a bad day right there. Alrighty, we're way up here, but found some slicks on the side of this cliff. See a cave up a little higher we're gonna go check out. But look at this. We are out in the middle of nowhere. I want to check up this steep stuff. That's the cave up there I want to check out. So camera don't do justice how steep this really is, but we are so limited in time. Gotta haul ass. Oh yeah, here we are. Okay. Oh yeah, steep stuff. Whoa. Supposed to do a 2-day hike. My legs are already dead today. We still got like 5 miles back. And we rode 50, 60 pound backpacks full of gear on our bikes out here for 6 miles. So it's got some athletic trip. Oh, that looks so good. Let's check this out. Oh, there's a slick right there and right there, just to confirm that they did use this. But man, this is looking really cool. I think there can be pictographs in this. Oh. Man, I'm gonna have to poke around, see if I can see anything else. Nothing grabs my attention, but put the phone down for a second. I'm way up here and I just rolled up on a little piece of pottery. You see the caves right here? This thing stands out. I'm so surprised there's not a pictograph. But the slicks on this rock, I think there's a slick underneath these bushes. Yeah, kind of curious to walk around this little ledge right here. Let's see. Ooh, I like the way that ledge is. It's like perfect for keeping things out of the rain. Huh. Let's see if there's another cave on this side, maybe. No. I would love to go up all this, but we are going to run out of daylight. So we're going to go back down this hill. Ryan's down there. We just got a mission all the way past that hill on the other side. That's where we're camping. But yeah, we put in some miles today. I really want to go up there. Oh man, I finally just wanted to see the water because I could hear it for so long. But there's a trip, like as you go up, even just right where this oak tree is right there, the water is underground for like maybe a couple hundred yards, and you can hear the water up further, but then it just comes out of the ground right here again. Look at that, nice clean fresh water. That's water that I would actually just drink out of the ground. On our way back and just passed up this one rock, and this is all marbled and glossy. So we might be on we're on a different route back, so we might actually find something. It's a freaking beautiful afternoon hike. It's all nice and calm. Like all this foxtail grass is still fresh, so it's not sticking to your shoes. It's all pillowy. And it's all the crazy wildlife, flowers and stuff. Look how frosty all these little nettles are on that thing. There's a couple purple flowers that I should have filmed. If I see one, I'll film it real quick. Purple flowers, freaking cool. They almost look like they look fake. Alrighty. I love when you just roll up in a spot. It's pottery and pottery and pottery and pottery and piece of chert. Got a few pieces of obsidian already. This might be hard to tell, but it's a tip to focus. It's a tip to an obsidian arrowhead. You know what's cool about camping out in a spot is you can look around for a lot longer because it's already almost 6 o'clock, and I don't think I've ever been out this far somewhere looking for stuff still. So I mean that's pretty cool. I should have filmed a lot more when I was walking through here. There's a bunch of pottery. I found quite a bit of obsidian, a couple traded rocks, but yeah, this place is amazing. Well, 6:15, and I'm trying to get back to where our main backpacks are, where we're gonna set up camp tonight. We're gonna be setting up everything in the dark. But that was a cool mission today. Hopefully we find something really cool tomorrow. I had higher expectations for a lot of this stuff, but yeah, no, thanks for coming along. We're gonna get out there tomorrow. Thank you guys. I'm gonna go find a couple pieces of wood somewhere around up in here. That way we could have a little fire, cook our chili. Yeah, I'll grab a couple pieces like that. I'm just gonna get dead stuff. Oh, here we go. Plenty of dead stuff. We're freaking golden. Alrighty, getting our fire going out here. Got the single man tent. Ryan's got his tent. Mine's a lot lighter.
We got the deluxe castle.
Deluxe castle. It was a disco house earlier. Right on, we're gonna cook up some food, and maybe we'll go for a little night hike and go check out some pictographs with a black light. Alrighty, we got our chili, campfire. Ryan's got his 3 pounds of frickin' food that he brings.
Like a champ.
Yeah, this dude eats gourmet meals out here. But yeah, well, pretty exciting. Okay, doing a little bit of night hiking. The moon's super bright. I don't even need a light, but light helps for the camera. We're gonna go check out these pictographs at night. Let me see if a black light has any effect on maybe pictographs we could see or how they look. Oh God, I got that on film. Barking spiders everywhere out here, especially when I'm around Ryan. This night hiking stuff's pretty cool. I could actually get really into filming and taking pictures at night. Like, get up in these flowers and stuff, they start looking really cool, certain lighting. Whoa. Alright, our little night hike turned into looking around for rocks, but there's a little tip to a quartz arrowhead right there. It's pretty cool. Alrighty. Well, night hike would be cool, but we're gonna save our energy. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of crazy. I walk out at night and found a broken part of a crystal quartz arrowhead. Dude, Ryan, come on, man. It's too much. Ground. Alright, this was camp for the morning. Sun's about to rise. I think I'm waking up Ryan. But this is sleeping setup for tonight. Brought this blew up air mat, which I have mixed feelings about. These little ribs, man, there's a lot of pressure and just individual spots on your back. But got a tiny little pillow and sleeping bag. It was pretty warm last night. Pretty cozy, actually. But anyway, we're gonna end up having some breakfast soon, pack up the tents, and then go on an all-day journey. So we're pouring some coffee, and my cup didn't get cleaned out before we poured it. But we're limited water, so I'm gonna rough it and make my little mushroom packed coffee right here. And let's see. Alrighty. Well, now that I can't see the floaties, it looks a lot better. Let's see how this tastes. Spit out the chunks if I need to. I think I see a bug wing in there. Well, for instant coffee, it's just okay. Alrighty guys, day number 2. We're out here with Ryan. And we're just gonna see what we can find, just explore the area some more. We found some cool history yesterday, some repeat spots, but yeah, stay tuned and see what we find today. Alrighty, getting this hike started. It's a beautiful day. Sun's shining, a little warm, but we're in some really historic areas, so I'm always excited. Alrighty, it's a nice agave. Just rolled up on these mortars. A decent one right there, full of dirt. This has all got kinds of polish all to it. Let's see what we find. We got a little piece of obsidian right there. Bam. And come over here, and there's a couple pieces of pottery. One right there. Another tiny piece right there. And right there. Rolling into it. Check out these mortars. Nice glossy smooth. That's a good one. Right, Ryan just came up on a freaking awesome colored point right here. It's just a tip, but man, I've never seen a colored rock like that. Like, if you look, there's blue stripes in it. That is freaking wild. Nice job, Ryan. I like these succulent type plants, but this one's got a cool little red flower coming out of it. Well, I'm finding all kinds of scattered evidence of pottery and stuff, but nothing's like honing me in to follow direction. But I'm liking this bigger rock that's straight in front of me. check that out, see what that's about. I don't think there's anything at this rock, but big boulders are always the thing that catches my attention. That would have been a perfect panel for a pictograph though. This stuff's like a sheer drop right here. A lot of water plants down there though, so it's always good evidence. But this is... This little cave looks pretty good right here. Let's see what this is about. Wait. Oh yeah. Neat. I don't think there's anything in there, but look at that piece of lichen over there. Looks like a spiral. On the other side of this, and this is actually a pretty bitchin' cave. I definitely came up in here and hung out in the shade every once in a while. No pictographs, but yeah. Well, there's a little cave right there. The other cave was over there. And I'm coming around and see this bigger piece of pottery right there. I'm kind of getting all enthused to come up on these rocks. See what's up in here in these bushes.
Oh, here's another goddamn balloon.
Wow, walking in the open where there is almost no evidence, and I rolled up on this little obsidian point. It's hard to tell, the lighting's not the greatest, but that thing is freaking cool. A little tiny one. Like, look at it compared to the size of my finger. Check out these freaking beautiful flowers. It's kind of cool. It's almost like a bonsai tree at the top of this mountain. A little piece of art. I've never seen these little berries before. I don't know what these are. I wonder if they're edible. Looks like birds and like animals get them or something. Or there'd be more of them. Interesting. Here's a cool little cupule. I normally don't see them in like an individual rock, but there's one little cupule right there. And you can see the size comparison in my foot. That's really unique. It's a hot day. Can't find Ryan. He found the only little bit of shade out here. Awesome view. Couple eagles. Dude, I think that's a bald eagle, just a younger one. No, that's a golden. That one might be a hawk behind it. Yeah, it's a hawk and a golden eagle. Well, it's about high noon now. It's super hot out here. Decided to take my shirt off and use it as a head shade. It actually works quite well. But man, what a beautiful, beautiful day out here. Check out all the pottery right here. We're rolling up in some stuff. Let's see what kind of there's one right there. And this is where it's cool. We got a bunch. There's pottery there. There's like a pot that broke here or something. I did a lot of hiking. Didn't film much, but here's a, this looks like a broken metate right here. Yeah, that's definitely one. That's really cool. I just rolled up on another metate right here. It's broken. You can see it's all polished and glossy. Got that dip to it. But a lot of the metates you find are typically broken. I was checking out the metate that's right there, and then I was just walking over here and I found another metate. I mean, it's not super fantastic, but you can see like this is all glossed and polished like a little working table. It's a freaking radical cactus. It's like a bunch of little douglets. Look at these flowers on it, dude. Those are incredible.
There's gotta be so many arrowheads over here. How are we not finding one?
This is pretty cool. Walking up and got a mortars and a rock right here. But what's actually really cool is we got another mono sitting right here. See how this is all rounded? It's all super glossy. So I'm gonna do a little demonstration of what they would do for this. But this is really heavy. So these, you have acorns, mesquite beans, whatever, and then they would hammer and hammer and hammer and twist and grind, and that's how they would make a lot of their flour out of natural material. I'm kind of doing more of like a ground walkthrough of stuff today, but it's pretty incredible. I'll circle back over here. Let's see, there's pottery right there, and different colored pieces of pottery, which is pretty cool. Man, I love when they're really dark and stuff, but when we come in right here, and we got a piece of obsidian. So it's really cool, just and this stuff's just everywhere. Check out all these flowers. Nice and beautiful. Oh, dude, check those out. Those are freaking sick. Oh, look at the big old pieces of pottery right there, too. Dude, that thing's giant. Oh, cesspool, though. So look at the little cupules on it. These little guys right here, here. That's freaking cool, and the mono's still sitting up there. And there's a couple other monos that they probably used it here. Look at this one. Oh, dude, that used to be a big old, like, rolling pin pestle looking thing and broke the tip off. Wow. Cupules from here. You check over here, this little rock down here has got a bunch of little cupules in this. Dink, dink, dink. Oh, that's cool. I wonder what's buried just under the sand right here. Oh my gosh. That got me excited. There's rocks up on this hill over here, so check those out. This kind of turned into my own mission because I can't find Ryan. Hooting and hollering for him, and he's unresponsive, so he's somewhere. I mean, we'll meet back out at our base camp when we leave, but yeah, kind of sucks. But we're gonna see what over this mountain holds. Over this mountain. Up this hill. Kind of butchered the filming today. Just kind of got away from me a little bit. Flowers. Dandelion looking thing. This guy's like a perfect star. Look at that. Like, so hopefully focus is better. Yeah, look at that. It's a trip. Oh man. So I found a piece of pottery right here, but check out this opaly stuff. This is what I want to find a point out of. This stuff is some of the craziest looking rock you'll ever see. I've seen broken parts of it, but that is my dream point to find, is one made of that stuff. Some of the other flowers. These rocks. I don't see nothing necessarily specific yet, but they're just intriguing little pile of rocks here. Oh, intriguing, and there's a piece of pottery right there in the cracks. So I'm a little enticed to look around right here now. Surprised there's not mortars all over the place. Yeah, this rock looks cool. Flat rock's gotta have mortars on that one down there. Oh, look at, yeah, we got mortars right here. Huh. Oh, dude, that's like a little cubby, like, that's a personal spot right there. Look how, like, all those rocks look just like completely misplaced. Oh, and there's obsidian right there. Oh yeah. Oh, and there's here. This is cool right here. So that's a piece of pottery, and then if you see the little cupped out like C part on the bottom right, that's where they had a hole piloted through, and it's busted in half. Oh, and then on top of that, we got a mono right there. Not the most pretty, but definitely a mono. Spots like that always intrigue me a lot because I love little personal spots. And like if you watch one of my last videos, I found a metate stashed in a little secret spot, and it's just little personal areas. I get a kick out of those because you never know what you're gonna find just hidden around a rock. Oh, there's some obsidian right there. So we'll see what's. Oh, there's more pottery. Oh, we're rolling into it. We're rolling into it. I should have filmed a lot more of the day. I didn't, but definitely a little sweet spot right here, though. Oh, yep, there's a mortar right there. Oh, a little basin. It's all polished and glossy. Oh, super glossy. And then we look down here. We got pottery. And we got some more pottery. Okay, okay. Oh, we got more obsidian right there. Well, I believe we're in it, guys. What's up this rock? I look on the back side of stuff. What a trap. Yeah, so these rocks right there, that's definitely gonna have something. Let's check those out. And I was right. There's a nice mortar right here. And it's crazy, dude. Like, you get this far out and you always find like the monos, and like that guy right there, it's like an old mono that's still sitting there. I'm sure there's more. Oh, yep, there's polished stuff up here. Look up this guy. That's, you can see the shine of that already, and all the other little dips and gloss to this rock. There's another one right here. That's rad. Probably a lot right here. Oh, yeah. Getting up on top of this rock. That's cool. This whole like this is slanted, but you can see all the gloss marble to that. I wonder if there's any more bigger ones right down here below. No. I gotta put some time into this little area. This is pretty sweet looking. This rock, there's a couple more rubs on this one too. See, this one's all glossy, polished, smooth. I love that stuff. I think I'm gonna go over on that side of the mountain and check out all these rocks way over there. Looks inviting. Nice, the sun's not so ruthless anymore. We were kind of hunkered down in the shade for probably like 2 or 3 hours a day. Just, it was too ruthless. It's kind of like, made me have a little bit of recognition of how the natives just shade out here was prized. Any little bush, anything. It's really weird. Looks like there was something that was sitting there that got moved. A big rock or something. In the bushes, and we do have a little basin right there, so we're up over here. A little bushy out this way, but I like when it's like that because that means less people have been here. Getting to the top of this little flat rock, and to me it looks like a lot of these rocks are kind of placed here. I mean, it could be wrong, it just doesn't seem natural. Looks kind of lived. These rocks kind of look like they might have been maneuvered around for a barrier. Like I said, I could be wrong with the theories, but it just looks like a really comfortable little area to kind of be. Yep, there's some slicks on this rock for sure. This one right there. Bam. This little rock looks kind of unique. Like it's got a little overhang or something. Just a little cool chill spot. Daylight seems like it's starting to get away from me, so I'm trying to do some hustling on this hike now. Nice cool breeze. A lot more comfortable than it was earlier. I'm 100% gonna go check out that cave. Getting there looks a lot easier on camera than it is in person. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a big old flat rock shelf. I like that. Be careful here. Tink, 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 tink. Don't fall in it. Oh, dude, this old flat rock is killer. I'm surprised this thing's not all covered in mortars. Super comfortable in the shade. Ah, that shade feels good. Oh, gotta get to that rock over there. Okay, we're coming up on this cave. Let's see if the hype was worth it. It looks really nice. I haven't seen any evidence coming up to it, but you never know when it's a cave to this size. Look at the spiky bushes. Oh, dude, this is a good cave though. Oh, yeah. Get up in there. Super killer. Well, I didn't see anything up in that cave, but all these boulders are just screaming at me. Like this giant boulder. When I see giant boulders, it normally means caves, and caves means history, and that looks like it has potential down there. Oh my gosh, I think there's gonna be something. I gotta find a way down now. Actually, this is gonna be a cool way down right here. Cool way down. Yeah. That's quite the drop right there, but let's see. Some stuff like this. Put my hand here. Don't slip. And drop down. Oh, whoa. I just got head yanked back with my ponytail by a stick. I don't see any caves underneath this big boulder. It looks really good from up high. Oh, no, that's a good little cave in here, actually. Oh, there's like a jet stream of wind coming through. It feels so good. Man, I would guess this thing had stuff all over it, but I guess not. Spoke maybe a little too soon about that rock, because there's a glossy spot right there, a little slick. Then this big rock's right here, so there still could be something possibly. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite barrel cactus I think I've ever seen. Look at those little flowers on it. That thing is pretty. Yeah, I love this type of hiking. And you just get to kind of have free range of boulder climbing. Like, at these guys. Look how vibrantly pink those are. There's another one down there. Freaking awesome plants. I think we're gonna kind of head back to camp. I'm hoping that Ryan's gonna be there, walking up on some sort of concrete circle structure here. Oh wow, that's old. It's gotta be for cattle, for water. I saw an old pipe that was kind of coming up here that could have been pumping water down the hill from one of the springs. But that's cool, that's old. I don't know how old that is. And it's a really big circle. Even with putting sunscreen on and everything, dude, even my hands are sunburnt. Sun cooked me today. Trip. Like, the sun's reflecting, and I don't know if you can see on video, but right there I see a reflection, a shimmer. And I can almost guarantee that's gonna be a slick. We'll see. Anyway, we're getting up to this potential slick right here. Oh, and I was 100% right. That little guy right there, it has reflectiveness from the sun, but I saw that from so far away. That's super glossy and polished. You see some rocks left there. There's some more polished spots like there. It's all kind of marbled, but I almost wonder, like not this one specifically, but I found mortars that don't belong like anywhere. And I think that they use them for like, see off in the distance. Cause see, there's some evidence on rocks over there, but I've seen them before where they have a big old gloss side to it, and you can see the reflection. And I think it was just kind of markers of like, this is the route of travel for the trade route, or the route of travel to get to the mountains that are part of the traveling routes. But just a little fruit for thought. Welcome back to camp, and I was finding some pottery shards. It just got me enticed to kind of look in the bushes. Oh yeah, check out these. That's a cool little mortar and a nice glossed rock. A little slick on that thing. I bet you there's stuff up in these trees. I am so burnt out today. It's insane how much there is to cover out here. It'd be impossible. And there's another piece of pottery right there. Like, there's so much ground to cover out here. Let's see. Cat poop. In the desert, just how many rocks, it almost doesn't matter what rock you look at. There's going to be evidence, but look at those. That is baby butt smooth. So is that one. There's another one right there. There's just no way to ever cover all of that ground. I've had in my other videos talk about yucca, and here's the yucca flower. And this is edible right now. I could eat this off the leaf right now and just eat it. It's good to go. But yeah, so these leaves, supposedly the natives would boil them down and they would taste like artichoke heart. They are a little bitter. I've eaten them just right off the plant before. Sometimes they're a little bitter. This one looks like it's covered in bugs. I don't really want to eat it, but looking at that, there's a cool little white spider. It's right behind that leaf right there. All right, well, I just hiked my ass off, and finally gonna be back here at camp. Gonna wait for Ryan. It's about 4:45, starting to get a little darker, so I'm hoping he's gonna roll up, because we got split up like maybe 2.5 hours ago, and I just ended up doing my own mission, maybe 3 hours. And I mean, I'm sure he's pretty smart where when it's getting dark, he'll show up at camp. But yeah, we had walkie-talkies. We brought them out here, and they end up being dud walkie-talkies. Like they had battery, they worked for a minute, but then they just died right away. So could have been in the store for 10 years or something, and just had bad batteries in them. They wouldn't hold a charge. But anyway, we're waiting here for him, and then we're gonna have a nice ride out of here. It's probably about 6 miles on the bikes. But yeah, thanks for coming along. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Helps me out a lot. I'm trying to do a venture like this every week. But flies are ridiculous. They are all over me. Yeah, get.